her without makeup on was when we first started dating. She was living in this apartment in Amherst, like this basement apartment, and I was at UMass yes, I might have been at HCC still, but I remember being in Amherst. I think I had transferred to UMass at this point. Being in Amherst, and I needed a printer, and I didn't want to go to the library and deal with all that crap and like scan my U card and everything. So, and she lived right near campus, so it was morning. It was like, maybe 10 or 11 in the morning, and I stopped by her apartment. Like, didn't call. Back then, I didn't have I was the last to have a smartphone. I don't even think I had a cell phone, so I couldn't call. But I just knocked on her door, and she. And it took a while, but she came to the door, and she was like dead asleep. So Rachel stayed up late and slept well into the afternoon sometimes on the rare occasion she had a day off. And she came to the door, and I remember she just like raced back into the bedroom and was like, "Yeah, you can use the computer, use the printer. Just I'm sleeping." And now I'm thinking about it, like I think it was because she I had never seen her just out of bed, like haven't put her makeup on or face on or whatever. So she was like racing back into the bedroom. And I have this image in my head. I don't remember like that, what she looked like when she came to the door, because I think she made it a point to not be seen. But I do remember her when she first walked out of the bedroom. And she didn't have anything in the bedroom to like make herself up, and there was no doors. It was like a studio. So it was just around the corner. It's not like she like did herself up. So, and I remember her getting up, and I was sitting at the computer, and her walking past me. And I can visualize it. I was sitting in this computer chair, and she walks past me. And she's doesn't walk past me. She's walking up towards me, like, oh God, man. She was wearing these gray sweatpants that I loved so much, and that she kept throughout the entire 12 and a half years that we were together. These really beat up old gray sweatpants, like wafer thin sweatpants, like that most people would have probably thrown in the garbage. And she had on a black faded Led Zeppelin t-shirt, no makeup, no hair done up, and bare feet. And I'm telling you right now, it was the hottest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life to this day. Was this girl that I knew already was the coolest thing on earth come out of the bedroom in that Led Zeppelin t-shirt and those sweatpants. God, I remember it so well now, because I think it was probably a pivotal moment for me. I had already like put her on this cool pedestal that was just exaggerated and too, just she was already the king of cool. Her coming out in that t-shirt and knowing that I stopped by without her knowing I was coming over, like this is the thing she sleeps in. She didn't put this on because she thought anyone was going to see her. This is the clothes she sleeps in. That damn Led Zeppelin t-shirt was the baddest thing I had ever seen any girl wear ever. And God, she hit me like a ton of bricks, man. Like, I remember leaving, I printed the thing out that I needed to print, and I remember saying, like, "I'm so sorry I woke you up and you're sleeping. I'll let you get back to bed." And I took off because I think I had class. I either had class or I had to hand this paper in. And I remember driving away and thinking, I'm doomed. She is the all of the things that I had a hunch about her being that level of cool, yeah, she is that, and then some. Her pajamas are cooler than any of the clothes I own. So, yeah, that's it for today. It's a beautiful day for a change. We've had 2 weeks of the worst rainy crap weather without sun. So I'm going to wrap this up so I can try to enjoy some of this day. I do have some things to do, but I'm glad that this podcast or this incoherent ramble led to that story, the story of her in that Led Zeppelin t-shirt, actually, because that's one of the stories that I don't get a chance to tell, and most people don't have the patience to hear. It just doesn't come up much, but it's one of the moments. I have a catalog of moments in my head, like really pivotal moments that are extremely vivid in my memory, and that's one of them. I can hear her footsteps even. I can hear her walk, the walk from her getting out of bed towards me. I can still hear that. Like, they call it a person's chord, the sound of their walk. And I still can hear the sound of her bare feet against that hardwood floor, or faux hardwood floor in that basement, walking, because, oh man, it was like, Joan Jett or something walking to, it was like the coolest person I had ever seen in my life, wearing the coolest shirt on earth, walking towards me, you know? Not even like a cool person who picked out and you're like, that's a cool shirt. It was more like, here's, the shirt was part of her, like, it, just knowing that I showed up and that's what she was sleeping in by herself. Like, yeah, that's a moment. That's a moment. All right, thanks. I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm in a good mood. I've been in surprisingly, I'm starting to get to a place where I don't wake up in screaming in tears anymore. I'm starting to remember Rachael in a more reverent and a healthier way. So if anybody's going through loss, if anybody has lost somebody, if anybody is dealing with cancer, sickness, hopelessness, despair, if anyone is really enjoying their life but knows someone who's going through trouble or is dealing with loss or cancer or sickness or anything, and you want to contact me, I promise you, I will give you my undivided attention for as long as you need. My name's Jed LaMagdalene. You can contact me at jtlamags2386@gmail.com, or friend request me on Facebook, Jed, Jed LaMagdalene, LaMagdelaine. I know that's long. I suggest emailing me because I don't check Facebook all that often, but I'd be happy to help anyone who needs it. All right, that's it for today.